Its only ability, Target Practice, is used to get its main buff, Precision. What Precision does is it gives the player Super Critical Chance. Super Critical Chance is pretty much just Critical Chance but a lot better. It gives more pollen and it's 100% instantly converted. Super Critical Chance also applies to attack, which is pretty nice. Each time you activate every single target, you are granted 1 stack of Precision, which gives plus 2% Super Critical Chance. This caps at 10 stacks of Precision, which means at most you can have plus 20% Super Critical Chance. For every target activated, it also grants a Focus token, giving plus 3% Critical Chance. Now if you don't activate any targets, you will get Red Boost tokens instead. If you stand on a target, then some of the pollen from your backpack is instantly converted into honey tokens. On top of instantly converting, it also acts as a token link, collecting ability tokens on the field, which is also pretty useful. When every single target is activated, it also acts like a token link, which again is very helpful in early game. Gifted Target Practice ability is now slightly enhanced. You may notice that there is a purple target at the end of the ability. If you activate only that target, you will get a Precise Mark. This Precise Mark gives plus 7% critical chance and super critical chance. This can be stacked up to 3 times. Now onto the next bee, being Buoyant Bee. Balloons summons a balloon in the field with an amount of capacity that scales with the bee's level and your capacity. If there's other balloons in the field, then activating this ability not only spawns a new balloon, but also inflates these balloons by 5%. This new balloon lasts 20 seconds and an additional 2 seconds per bee level. Standing near a balloon in a field gives an additional pollen buff. Now for its next ability, which you can only use if the bee is gifted, called Surprise Party. It summons a gold balloon, plus 1 for every 5 levels, for every single player in the server, kinda like Festive Bee's Festive Gift. Then causes the gold balloons to summon random ability tokens. Gold balloons are pretty much normal balloons except they collect more pollen inside, making them easier to fill. If there's a bubble underneath this gold balloon, then the bubble will turn golden, which is pretty neat. If this ability has been used in the last 8 minutes, it just performs inflate balloons instead. Its main ability, Triangulate, draws a triangle between the player, the bee, and the Triangulate ability token. The triangle slowly gets bigger the farther the vector bee moves from it and the farther you move away from the token. It collects all ability tokens within this triangle and collects a lot of pollen. For every mark within this triangle, the pollen collected is increased by 50%. If a pollen mark is within this triangle, it gains ×2 white pollen. If a honey mark or festa mark are in this triangle, then it gains 50% instant conversion. The next ability requires the vector bee to be gifted. This ability is called Mark Surge. This ability causes all of the player's active marks to collect pollen from all flowers within their radius, and it extends the duration of the mark by 1 second, plus 0.01 seconds per level. Each mark can perform up to 5 surges. If there's a honey mark or festa mark that gets surged, it is instantly converted. Its main ability, Inferno, summons a ring of flames that summons 2 fire bees that last for 15 seconds. If the Spice Bee is gifted, then the Fire Bees have a chance to also be gifted, of course without the gifted high bonus, but still. Now these flames give Flame Heat, which when you're near at max, give plus 25% bee attack and ×2 red pollen, which is pretty nice. Its gifted ability, Flame Fuel, which for 15 seconds the Spicy Bee tosses oil into any flames that spawn, making them last 50% longer and instantly converting a percentage of your hive's convert amount plus 50,000 pollen. Its main ability is Summon Frog, which just summons a frog that lasts for 20 seconds. Frogs spawn bubbles after every few hops or after collecting an ability token with their tongue. They also attack nearby enemies with an attack equal to this bee's attack ×5. If gifted, it has a chance to summon a gifted frog instead, which has longer tongue range, token gathering and attack speed, and 50% more attack. On top of all this, it has a chance to summon a golden bubble, which are just normal bubbles but slightly better. When gifted, this frog can also hit balloons with its tongue to convert pollen into honey tokens. It's still better. Its main ability, being Fuzz Bombs, spawns 2 plus 1 every 5 bee levels fuzz bombs that wander the field for 8 seconds. Catching them collects pollen that pollinates nearby flowers. The amount of pollen collected scales with the buzz bomb multipliers and the bee's level. You might not know what pollination means, so let me briefly explain it. Pollination just refers to the tier of flowers. In other words, these flowers that only have, well, 1 flower can turn into a flower that has 2 flowers on it. This is how it's possible to get mega flowers, which is 1 tier above triple flowers, and gifted flowers, which is 1 tier above mega flowers, and is the highest tier of flower. The higher the tier of the flower, the more pollen it's worth and the faster it regenerates. Now that you know what that means, you can understand what makes this next ability really good. Fuzzy Bee's gifted ability, Pollen Haze, summons a yellow haze over the field for 30 seconds. That pollinates up to 30 random flowers every single second and improves flower growth rate. Bomb tokens within the haze are automatically collected and pollinate flowers. If there has been a pollen haze over the field within the last 3 minutes, this summons fuzz bombs instead.